Joining me now is Richard Herbert. He's the Chief Operating Officer for Exploration for BP. Now, Richard, you've been very present in this region and, of course, in Abu Dhabi for a long time. How important is that relationship for BP?
Well, Abu Dhabi is a very important country for BP. We have been involved in Abu Dhabi and its petroleum business from the very start of the industry here, and we continue to play a very important role. Both through the work we've been doing with ADNOC on the onshore fields and our continued projects in the offshore fields. So this is very important to us, Abu Dhabi. Our relationship with ADNOC is also very important to BP.
When we look at the industry at the moment, there's a decline right now, but companies are getting used to the situation here, the new reality for the time being. And everybody, of course, hoping that that will shift. But for the moment, perhaps we're in this situation for maybe a little longer than people might look forward to. How is BP adjusting to that, and how are you managing it?
Well, I think BP is one of the companies that first came out with the sort of mantra that we're probably in a world where prices are going to be lower for longer. And so we are sort of living by what we've been saying and what we started to say at the beginning of this year, which is we should be prepared to live through a more sustained period of low oil price and make sure that we continue to be competitive. And so our response has been obviously to slow down on some of our investment. So we've cut our capital projects. We're looking to reduce our cash costs, and we're working on balancing the near-term adjustments to being able to maintain growth for the longer term. And I think the whole industry is working on that. We're seeing significant deflation starting to come through. That clearly is very important for the industry. We're seeing increasing efficiency and ideas for efficiency, because just cutting costs isn't enough. We actually have to make these changes sustainable, which means it's really about efficiency rather than just cheaper.
And again, with that sometimes brings new innovation, really, and new ways of thinking. Are you beginning to find that among your peers and generally in the industry now that the light bulbs are going on a bit more?
Yes, I think the industry will respond as it has done in the past. We've been through these cycles before. Many people are saying this one feels like the mid to late 1980s, when we all had to live with a very long period of relatively low oil price after that. And the industry adapted, and I'm confident we will adapt again, and we will find new ways to work, more collaboration, and we will take the industry into a new era.
Technology, of course, is very important to the development of the industry and the advancement of the industry. And again, technology, investment in technology too, something that you have to continually maintain and still maintain the training with your people here. How important is the technology? Because it really is changing the industry.
Well, we're very proud of our technology involvement, particularly in this region here in the Middle East. The technology that we're using with our partners and with ADNOC in the fields here in Abu Dhabi, our cooperation on the establishment of more technology in Abu Dhabi and in the region in general. The work that we're doing in Kuwait, with the KOC in Iraq, with our major project there in the Rumaila field, and something I've just been talking about here at ADIPEC in my presentation, the tight gas project that we have in Oman. So bringing technology into this region is something that BP is very committed to.
Here at ADIPEC now, 2015, it's a very busy time. I've been at the BP stand. Of course, you're all very, very busy there. A lot of interest in what you're doing, a lot of people visiting, hopefully some new business, all of that. How are you finding ADIPEC 2015? And I believe this is one of your first visits here. A lot of your colleagues very familiar here, so we're delighted that you've come and joined us.
Well, thank you. And I have to say, this is the first time I've been in Abu Dhabi for ADIPEC, and I'm completely blown away by the scale and the sheer quality of the whole event. It's quite extraordinary how it's brought so much of the industry together. I'm also really positively impacted by people's optimism. I mean, at a time when things are not easy for our industry, there is not a tone of pessimism here at all. And I think in a large part that's due to the that the efforts of the organisers and all the people that have made this happen, that it's brought people together to think about the future in an intelligent way and to find solutions that will help the industry get through this difficult time.